There's a brand new method to source profitable products to sell on Amazon that SellerAmp just released. In my opinion, this could be even more powerful than what is previously the best ways to source products. So in this video, we're going to do a first look into how to find products with this new tool and see how many products we can find on a limited time budget like you probably have. But just to get us started, what are good products to sell on Amazon in the first place? For my business, I've sold about $7 million worth of products like this one right here, name brand products that we can just go and buy from existing retail stores for, in this case, 21 bucks on clearance, and sell this exact same pair of pants on Amazon almost 200 times a month for a $10 profit per unit. But to find more products like this one right here, this is where we can start getting a little bit fancy with the new sourcing methods on SellerAmp. Still starting by looking at what other sellers on this listing are having success with, right? So starting from kind of that fundamental storefront stalking, aka reverse sourcing. But in our case, I want to actually just use these brands that these sellers are already trying to attempt to sell on their store, and I want to figure out which of these are going to be really good opportunities for me as well. So that's where we can jump into the new advanced search tab on SellerAmp, which right now you can just see, go ahead in the top right of your account, click advanced search. While I'm recording this, I'm on kind of the early access, so you might see things have been a little bit improved by the time you get to this. But even as it is, I've already been finding a ton of profit with this, because what we can do is we can basically go in and instead of looking at only what this specific seller is selling, now we can look for a huge range of products, right? So for example, I can go in here and let's say I want to search for products that have around a 175,000 sales rank or better on average over the last 90 days. I want to find items where there's at least 3 sellers on average over the last 90 days. And I want to see listings where Amazon has been selling them at most 50% of the time. So those are all things that would be true about every product that we want to sell on Amazon. And you can even just start from there, right? Because when I check out those results right here, you're going to see, in my case, it's just a bunch of random stuff because we need to add a little bit more targeted filtering. Although this is tons of products that meet those criteria, where this becomes more powerful and why I still recommend starting with just an example that we're going to find in this video. The first example doesn't matter. I know a lot of you guys watching probably don't have a profitable product yet. So just use any of the ones in this video, because now we just need a list of brands that we can potentially go and look into, right? So for example, we started with this Gloria Vanderbilt brand. So I'm going to go in here and add brand as a search criteria. And then I'm going to just type Gloria Vanderbilt right there. And then this is going to show me all of those different search results for that brand that I was just looking at here. And specifically in this case, I also want to sort these items by the things that are ascending the most in 90-day buy box. So what that means for me is these are products that meet all the criteria I look for in a product, and the price is currently increasing. So there's generally a higher chance that these products I'm looking at are actually going to be profitable. So let's just start looking through the list here, because I can see stuff like this, these shorts, where if we can buy them for $8.50, we're going to be profitable. Let's see, here's some pants. These are pretty similar to the pants we just started with, and the other pants were like 21 bucks. So that seems somewhat promising. Here's like a different style of pants. We need to get those for 24. Don't think we're going to be buying name brand shorts for $3. I'd probably skip that. I do want to open this one though, because there's a good chance we can maybe get those for 11 bucks. So these shorts we needed for $8.52. Seems like the cheapest I'm seeing them is like 17 bucks. Probably not gonna be able to get our way down there with like coupons or anything like that. Let's see, Capri, high rise. I think those are like white ones as well, but let's just open a couple potential sources and see what colors they have. Seems like maybe all from Belk today. That would be fine with me. See, vintage white. Is this the ones we're looking for? Capri pants. Let's see, Capri pants, high rise. Are these the high rise version? Let's make sure. Yeah, looking at the listing here, I can see it says high rise right there. We would be good to go here. And then let's also see, okay, they got lots of sizes in stock. That is a great sign. Let's go back over here. We need the size 16, which they do have in stock right there on the vintage white, 25 bucks. And right now on Amazon, this price is currently 36 bucks plus the shipping cost though. So it's really 44.81. We're buying them for 25 right now. So it's not going to be quite profitable, although I bet we can make this item more profitable. And so in this case, one thing we can do to potentially help our profit a little bit would be to go and buy discounted gift cards, which by the way, if you're not sure on all the different ways to create extra margin and that kind of thing, you can just go ask the Boxem AI knows how to create margin and that kind of thing, as well as being able to auto ungate a lot of these brands for you. So if you ever want to just make things easier for you, definitely check that out. But let's see. So Card Center, we can get 12% off potentially. What kind of value is that? Okay, cool. Perfect. So we're buying $105 gift cards for $92. I'll do that. I just like to check and make sure it's not like a tiny balance. I'm buying a ton of tiny gift cards. And I think that's going to make a big difference on this, because if we're subtracting 10% from our cost now from those discounted gift cards, it definitely becomes a lot closer to profitable. Since this is something like women's pants here, I'd probably want to be very solidly profitable. So that would be something maybe if you're like just trying to get the ball rolling, you could think about. I would probably skip that personally. Let's see. I do also see they have some of these like jeans and stuff. Let's see. When I Google that, I'm getting these right here. See, straight leg jean, size 12. Okay, I like this. Classic taper. Yeah, those look the same to me. So those are 12 shorts, I believe. 12 short. And then then yeah, the source is also 12 short. So let's see, can we get enough discounted gift card here to make this interesting? Let's check. So JCPenney. Okay, so JCPenney is actually 15% off card cookie. That is definitely good to see. Let's go back over here. Again, we're buying those for, what was it, 26.40 minus 15% on our discounted gift card at card cookie. And awesome. Now everything meets our criteria, right? So this is $8 profit per unit, has a 35% ROI, much better product here, right? And you can see how this method becomes infinitely repeatable when we go back to the store of someone we already found successful products from. We already found 2 items in this brand that they're good at. Let's see, Alfred Dunner. We could see what kind of products are in this brand. Let's see, a lot of like clothes and stuff. Seems like that's just what this person likes to sell. They also sell Nautica, Carters, that kind of thing. So where this becomes even more interesting, and I want to expand on this, is it doesn't make the most sense to just like randomly look up brands. Even though it is a lot easier now with this tool, we still want to understand when a good time to start looking through these things is. So for example, I want to open up this website, and what I'm looking for is just like sale banners or site-wide coupons. If I click Capital One Shopping, which in this case literally nothing showing up, I want to see like some coupon codes and that kind of thing. That tells me that now is a good time to source that particular brand. Like when I search this brand, I'm not seeing really much going on, so I'd probably skip that, to be honest, and just come back when I do see some kind of sale going on. Let's see, so let's try Nautica, for example. This is what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for banners like this, where there's a limited time discount where things are cheaper than normal. That's going to increase our odds of actually finding some profit on these sources here. So we can just go ahead and start jumping in. Let's see if we can find a profitable product in a different brand here as well. It seems like for Nautica, the products that are increasing in price the most and meet all of the criteria we're looking for kind of starts with this shirt right here. We've also got some shorts. Let's see, crew neck t-shirt. Yeah, I just want to open like different styles of these products, and then we can go in from there. Let's see, v-neck t-shirt. Okay, cool. So good kind of cross section of products here. So the polos, it seems like the polos cost about 20 bucks here. Let's pop this open. Is that coupon on top of that? Let's see, 20% off. Okay, nice. So the polos are really gonna be like 16 bucks. Our max cost here is $15. We're very close. Another thing you want to keep in mind is that you can see the past SellerAmp chart over here. So you can see how the orange price line has been changing, and honestly a lot lower recently. So like normally this is like a $20-$25 item. Right now it just randomly shot up to the price it's at right now. So I would consider that a little bit risky compared to this, where there's a lot longer history of the price being a little bit higher, a little bit lower, that kind of thing. So I'm a little bit more interested in these shorts here. And let's see what price we're looking at on these, because we need the 42s and we need to pay $25 or less to be profitable. Let's see, we can go bright white 42. Those are in stock. Nice. We also get 20% off on top of that. So let's go back over to our advanced search, open up this Amazon product here, and then we'll go ahead and plug that in 27 or 27.50ish. I'm just gonna round, I forget what the exact number is, minus 20%. Yeah, because I knew the numbers would be pretty good there. So buying for 22-ish, that's gonna be a $10 profit per unit. And on something like this, I would go ahead and, if you're like brand new to Amazon, just go ahead and test buy 10, 20, 30 units, that kind of thing. Just see how fast that item might actually sell. Another thing you can take advantage of is actually shipping these items direct from your house to the customer to get much faster proof of sales on like how fast things are actually going to sell for your store. And you can see that's actually exactly what's going on here, because right now it's being shipped and sold by this third-party seller here. And when I look down here, I can see how the FBM price line is pretty much trending right with the buy box for like a week or so. Before that, it was FBA sellers and that kind of thing that maybe sold out, and now it's just being sold by people who are still left at a nice and profitable price point. And the other thing that's interesting about this is, since it is going into the season while I'm sourcing right now, we're about to be getting warmer and warmer weather. I would expect this to start selling faster and faster as well. So that's also another good sign. And we're actually already starting to see that. You see how the sales rank has gone from 14,000 down to 2,000. So that means that this item has definitely started selling a lot faster already. And that's actually another thing you can specifically filter for on the advanced search here. So if I go down here onto search criteria and then go to flags under sales rank and then click lowest ever, now I can go and look for those items where the demand is as high as it's ever been on a product like this. And I see that over and over again, like this, for example. You can see maybe even on that same listing where the sales rank has been shooting down massively. This is just going to show me things that are probably primed to spike in price, or at least stay very profitable for a while, since the demand is higher than it's ever been. So a lot of these, no one's even selling. So we could bring a lot of these products back to Amazon if we're able to find some of these colors and restock the product. And we're also able to find products like these shoes up here that already have an established history of selling, and they're just primed for the price to be nice and high. I'm actually curious what he's going for. It seems like maybe 30-ish bucks. So that one would probably be like a little bit too expensive, but the concept still applies, right? We're able to see things that are massively in more demand than normal. And there's just a ton of different things to play around with here. So I'm definitely gonna be making more videos here in the future, but that is what I would say the easiest way to source products with the new advanced searches. So if you guys are excited to test this new method of sourcing, make sure you grab a 2-week free trial of SellerAmp down below. Also, let me know if you have any questions, comments. Always happy to help you guys out down below. Really Really appreciate you watching this video. And if you want to see a fully detailed 5-hour long free course that teaches you everything you need to know about selling on Amazon, click this video right here.